And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, as always, we are going to be going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That includes a huge bit of Liverpool transfer news as a shock Blockbuster move could be on the cards. We'll discuss that, of course, a bit later on in today's video. But first, let's go into this one. A key member of Jurgen Klopp's backroom staff at Liverpool, Andreas Kornmeier, is reportedly set to join Pep Lijnders at RB Salzburg. While Klopp may be happy for a long break from football, his assistants are younger and more eager to get back into the game after leaving Liverpool. With Lijnders taking over as RB Salzburg manager, he is set to be joined by Kornmeier, who acted as the head of fitness and conditioning for 8 years with the Reds. On X, journalist Florian Plettenberg wrote, "Kornmeier is to become the new performance manager of RB Salzburg. It's all done and signed." It is expected that his role as performance manager will entail mostly the same responsibilities that he undertook at Liverpool. The Reds' ex-elite development coach Victor Mertos is also joining Lijnders. He will be the Dutchman's assistant in the dugout, a big step up from his role at Liverpool. Upon Kornmeier's arrival on Merseyside, he was dubbed Klopp's doppelganger by many, with the pair sharing facial similarities. We quickly became used to his presence on the bench though, as he was key to his German compatriot's success as boss. Along with Kornmeier and Matos, Peter Kreutz and John Achterberg have both departed this summer, leaving multiple vacancies among the backroom staff. He adds head of recovery and performance Andreas Schlummerberg is also leaving after 4 years on Merseyside. The new employee tasked with taking over some of Kornmeier and Schlummerberg's duties is Ruben Peters. Arne Slot is bringing the Belgian with him from Feyenoord to take the job of lead physical performance coach of the first team. Spike Hulshoff is also set to become the new assistant manager, and though this is not officially confirmed, the deal should be all but done. One man though who is unlikely to be moving to Anfield right now is Etienne Regine. Understands that he's privately confirmed that he expects to remain at Feyenoord due to issues securing a UK work permit. Prospective new goalkeeper coach Jurgen Nijman is facing similar problems. Speaking to the Finnish magazine Apu, he said, "The Liverpool thing was on, and of course I was thinking about it. With very high probability I'll continue at Feyenoord next season as well. This situation will change if it changes." So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Kornmeier now of course set to take over at RB Salzburg, and as it seems like Pep Lijnders is getting a bit of the band together at RB Salzburg in the Austrian Bundesliga, and of course we are facing a bit of difficulties with some of our new staff with Arne Slot. So yeah, interesting indeed. Now moving on away from those staff, let's talk about Jurgen Klopp. Yes, amid reports of Jurgen Klopp taking a job at Red Bull, the German's agent has dismissed these rumours as total nonsense. Since Klopp left Liverpool, he has been enjoying his time off playing paddle in Mallorca and attending the Champions League final at Wembley. The time off is set to continue despite sources telling Salzburger Nachrichten that he could take the position of head of football at Red Bull. However, Klopp's agent Mark Korsiak has dismissed these rumours, telling Sky Sports Germany that is total nonsense and there's nothing to it. It is clear he has no immediate intentions of returning to football, but that hasn't stopped talk of where he could end up next. Clary Lineker said on the Rest of Football podcast that he heard a little rumour that he might end up being the president of Borussia Dortmund. This is absolutely no credence to Lineker's comments at the moment, but it is the kind of role Klopp could look to take up, with less day-to-day duties than a manager. Most recently, Liverpool's former manager was spotted with Brendan Rodgers in Spain, and is expected to return to Merseyside this week. That is for the arrival of Taylor Swift, who is playing 3 shows at Anfield. Klopp's wife Ulla bought tickets to see one of the shows, he revealed during a staff Q&A in his final week at the club, also disclosing he then started singing Shake It Off as per The Athletic. So, as stated, guys, Jurgen Klopp, despite rumours always stating that he's going to be going into a new job, again, it doesn't look as though he is going to be getting a job anytime soon, and the guy deserves a little bit of a break. He needs to relax a little bit, and I don't think we're going to see him in work anytime soon, to be fair. So, yeah, interesting indeed. Now, it has been very, very quiet recently. Of course, we are gearing up in the football world for the Euros, or if you're South American, in the the Copa America as well. However, of course, we are turning out. The transfer window opens officially tomorrow, and whilst there's not really been anything with regards to incomings, anything really, we've obviously talked about Jeremy Frimpong. Sport Bild and some sources out in Germany stated that we were interested in the player, but it doesn't really mean too much to me. We are interested in loads of players. That's always going to be the case at Liverpool Football Club. But following this, guys, we have had a bit of news with regards to Mr. Joe Gomez. Yes, according to reports, again in Germany and England, Vincent Kompany wants to sign Joe Gomez for Bayern Munich, which would be a shock. Blockbuster deal amid their signing blitz. As you see, they're currently signing everybody under the sun at this moment in time. I think they've just agreed a deal for Paulinho. They've also agreed a deal for, or it doesn't look like they're agreeing a deal for the Stuttgart player. There's quite a few deals that Bayern Munich are currently doing. They are on a bit of a signing blizzard after obviously missing out on the title for the first time in 11 years. And Vincent Kompany wants to sign Joe Gomez for Bayern Munich, which would be a very interesting move indeed, and maybe something that he would want to take up. Look, Bayern are a massive club, and of course Joe Gomez, whilst he has kind of expressed his desire to stay into this new era for Liverpool under the new manager, he's never really going to be the first choice. And I have heard reports earlier on in before in the lead up to the summer, around the start of May, that Gomez was a player that the club would let go if the price was right for him, and that there was an inkling that he would want to play week in and week out at another club. But that's what, of course, reports out in Germany and England are stating, that Bayern Munich's manager Vincent Kompany wants to sign Joe Gomez for Bayern Munich, which would be a shock, but yet a blockbuster move, of course, for him. That would be massive, going to a team like Bayern Munich. But again, I don't mind Joe sticking around. I do like Gomez, to be fair. He's he's a good player, to be fair to him. Now, following this, guys, keeping on the old transfer front, of course, there is a few sources that we do listen to. David Lynch is one, and David Lynch basically came out and stated, he's kind of that guy who's rubbishing a lot of these reports. Obviously, that stuff with Edison, he was the first one to kind of rubbish it, that Liverpool weren't interested. And he basically, obviously goes to the Liverpool hierarchy, and he said that there's been no attempt from Liverpool to dismiss links to Johan Bakayoko, Brian Mbumu, and Dario Osorio. So again, they've not tried to rubbish those links of the Liverpool being interested. So could be some truth in that one. But yeah, that's all I've really got for you today, Liverpool fans. As stated, the Euros is starting tomorrow. Do let me know your predictions for the competition. Do you care about the Euros? Let me know who you're supporting, and of course, who do you think will win down there in the old comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.